Hi, welcome back. I'm Debbie. I just thought I'd have a little sit down and have a chat. I guess I'm a 59-year-old mother of two. I'm a wife of 30 years. I live in Florida now. I used to live up in the Northeast, up in Delaware. I have one of my daughters is grown and she lives up in Delaware still, and my other daughter lives here with us. We have two dogs and a cat, and I work at a theme park. Did you ever just want to have a chat, say what's on your mind, even if it's not very important, or maybe it's still something that I'd like to, maybe my kids will watch someday? And I was thinking, my mother passed away almost 6 years ago, 6 years ago next month. And the one thing, well, maybe not the one thing, but the most important thing to me that I have found over this time is I'll never get to hear her voice again to say anything. And I can see her face in pictures. I have lots of pictures. And I can see her face in my memory, and I can hear her voice in my memory, but not in a recording. So I kind of thought maybe I'll start a video series talking about my life and my kids' lives and different things. And if my children decide to watch it after I'm gone, maybe they'll think, we get to hear mom's voice still, besides just seeing her face. And we get to hear some of the stories that she might tell, or maybe some advice or anecdotes or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of a nerd. I don't know. So that's why I thought I would do this video diary, maybe? Hmm. Not sure what you'd actually call it. I don't know. Anyway, my I was married in 1994, and my daughter, my oldest daughter, was born in 1995, and she was born very tiny. She was what's called a micro preemie. She was 12 ounces when she was born. Um, at 25 weeks, I developed preeclampsia and had some loss of fluid and serious issues. It was very dramatic. Um, and then she spent 6 months in a neonatal intensive care unit. Um, now she's 29. Oh dear. Now she's 29 and she does really well. She has some challenges, um, but she's a wonderful person. Wonderful person. She lives with us here in Florida. Very creative. She makes, what do you call them, fur costumes for the fur conventions. She makes a lot of crafts. Um, she sells different things on eBay and Etsy. Um, very, very wonderful. She stays home with my husband. Does a lot of her work at a home. My husband is um, retired, and he has a back injury, and so he stays home and he takes care of our daughter and takes care of the animals and keeps the home fires burning, so to speak, while I work a full time job. Um, and then my other daughter, she lives up in the East Coast, like I said. Um, she just completed nursing school recently, so she's a registered nurse. Extremely proud of her. Don't hear from her too often, but that's what happens when the kids grow up and they go away and life moves on, and sometimes life is like a freight train, and next thing you know, weeks or months have gone by, and you think, I haven't spoke to, or I haven't done this. I'm just so busy. I understand. I lived through that. There was weeks where, you know, you get so enthralled in your work and your life that you forget there's other people that are important to you as well. And then you reconnect, and it's like time stood still. That's okay. I know that my two daughters text each other all the time, and that's wonderful. That's really wonderful. That way they're very close. They always have been, and they stay connected. And I know she's there, and I know she's safe. And she knows I'm here, and her dad's here if she needs us. She knows to call, text. It's all good. Um, so besides working in the um, theme park industry here in Florida, um, I also um, cook and bake. I always have done those things. Um, I do go to the theme parks as a guest occasionally, not as much as you would think, not as much as I thought I would, um, but I do go on occasion. But cooking for my family, baking for my family, taking care of my animals, um, that works for me. And then I also like to watch different people on YouTube. I don't really watch TV too much. I'm not really that exciting. No, actually, I'm boring. But anyway, but you know, that's what it is, and it's very hot down here this time of year. Very hot in Florida this time of year. I live in Central Florida. It's very very hot. It rains a little almost every day in the summer. When you get up in the morning, when I leave here at 6 in the morning to go to work, it's hot already and very humid. And then when the sun comes out, it gets even hotter, and it can get, with the heat index, it can get into the low hundreds. And that's very, very hot. Very hot. You must stay hydrated down here and covered in sunscreen, or you'll be dried up, sick, burn up. Yeah, not be a good thing. So I just wanted to come on, give it a little intro as to what I was thinking on doing. Um, if you'd like to stick around, I probably will put up a video, probably maybe twice a week. We're gonna shoot for that. I don't think I don't think I'm interesting enough to be a daily vlogger. Yeah, nobody wants to see that. But thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you'll stay by. I hope you'll join me for conversations. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe if you want to. Thank you. Talk to you soon.